Hey friends, welcome back to the channel with more of The Expanse. This is Season 4, Episode 7. And yeah, last time shit was really hitting the fan. The ships in orbit weren't able to use their engines anymore. And so the Barba Piccola is in low orbit, so the atmospheric drag is going to slow it down until it comes falling down. It'll happen with the other ships too at some point, apparently, because they're low enough in orbit that there is some resistance at slowing them down. Meanwhile, on the planet, on Ilus, everything is going to shit as well. They were able to board themselves up, but it seems likely that more of them are getting that eye disease, especially after spraying water, all that water spraying on everybody. It probably carries whatever diseases are out there all over everybody, so that's not good. Yeah, excited to continue. I don't know how they're gonna squeeze that eye disease story into the last few episodes, but looking forward to it. We still have Marco Inaros out there. We have Bobby's story. We have the election. So much is going on. But yeah, let's get started. If you guys want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Let's go.
So how long until we get back to the surface?
Not for a couple of days at least.
Sounds like we're gonna be down here for a while then.
I run the calculations on the Barb's orbital decay rate. Maybe a few more days before they fall out of orbit. I need to come up with something fast.
That is a panic situation.
We only have enough water purification tablets to last a day, maybe two.
What?
What can we do to help you? So we're all just still at the mercy of you and your invisible friend.
You said you started noticing these spots about an hour ago?
Crap.
Yes.
Crap.
It's more like an allergic reaction of some kind.
Really?
What's our food and water
Our
situation?
purifiers are at 100%, and we have 4.5 cases of emergency rations.
Good. Belters are going to run out of food before us.
Yeah.
When they do, they're going to act desperate, so we need to be ready. If everyone keeps their heads, we'll all make it out of here. You know what to do. Go do it.
I thought he might be preparing a preemptive strike.
I trust in our new allies to provide justice for the victims of the hijacking. I sound incompetent. I wouldn't fucking vote for me.
You did the right thing addressing this head on, ma'am.
This is you had me sit there with my tits hanging out, blabbering for 15 minutes, saying, trust me, I am not always a fuck up.
Gao is within 3 points.
It could have been a lot worse.
Get the fuck out. Both of you.
I don't like to see you like this.
We renditioned a known associate of Marco to a black site and confirmed the ID. Apparently, Marco often travels on freighter ships for anonymity.
Uses passengers as human shields.
Real hero of the people. Is Marco still aboard the freighter?
On your order, the Raskolnikov can destroy the freighter with a missile strike in a matter of minutes.
You're kidding
Marco and
me.
everyone else on board will be eliminated.
There better be another option.
A tactical marine strike.
Is there anything my people can do, or help you do?
Like what?
I don't know. I'm just trying to work out exactly what we're dealing with here so that we can possibly help you fix the situation.
Good, you're both here. I have
Uh-oh.
bad news.
Seems to be contagious.
It's not the only thing. We are all infected.
I still
All?
need to use the time.
Yeah.
You told me it was
Microorganisms native to this planet are making a home in our eyes.
Jeez.
They're eating away at our eyes.
Yes, they probably will end up eating away at our eyes.
Let me try again.
He's got nothing?
How long? Until people start going blind.
They already are. I can't be sure until we all lose sight.
What?
Maybe a day.
Day?
Jeez.
That's all? Why is it suddenly happening now?
You don't seem to be infected.
Everyone's infected. But him. I think it goes without saying that curing this is our main priority now. All of our safety depends on it.
He's
Do everything I can.
laying it on thick. All of us.
What happened to your eyes?
Green stuff got in them.
Yeah, I've been seeing green spots too. Hey, you see that pretty lady over there? No, right there.
Everything's green.
How is there not a panic already, even if the doctor's lying to you?
Stay here.
Uh-oh.
Fucking thief! You're not doing nothing! You're trying to steal our water! I'm going to get my own water! You fucking liar! Stand down! What? He was trying to steal... Stand the fuck down!
Why? He's trying to hold off the fighting as long as possible? I thought he'd want the excuse to gun them all down.
At some point, you know, we're gonna have to kill some of these people.
Things like this, that's what always happens.
He knows it's coming. And he's prepared for it in some way.
Careful. You're gonna need every last one of those power modules.
I thought I'd be doing stuff like this in university sims.
Not for real and old.
Trust me, this is a better education than any university could give you.
You sound like my mother.
Well, she's right.
Your mother's been caring for you even since before you were born.
She wants you to go and chase your dreams. That's all any mother ever wants.
But she's scared.
Not everybody talks to an alien.
Going blind doesn't sound as bad anymore.
You make it sound like a burden.
Now, if you knew the guy talking to me, you'd feel the same way.
I don't think I would. You're being given knowledge and answers that humans have only dreamt about.
I've also been given horrific nightmares and visions of death I can never unsee.
To me, that sounds like an acceptable trade-off.
Wow.
You, on the other hand, are the only person in human history with a direct line of communication to an advanced alien species, and you're annoyed?
When you put it like that.
It's not the same when you don't have the choice.
Any scientist would kill to change places with you. I know I would.
Yeah. But yeah. They're both right, but you don't say that to him.
Everyone's been infected with them but me for some reason.
The doctor lady said it was allergies.
It's much worse. Got maybe a day before everyone goes blind.
Are you fucking serious?
I need your help. Making sure everyone stays calm.
This is the first time we've really seen him rattled. What was he saying before about having felt fear since he was 5?
I thought surprise visits were against the rules.
Fuck their rules. I'm in charge. Can I go to see my husband?
I was wondering who that woman on our sofa was. The woman who didn't even want this job in the first place.
You're right. I never did.
I've never questioned the things you've done before, because I knew you were doing them for the right reasons. But it feels like this election isn't about you being right anymore. It's just about you needing to win.
I can't be right if I don't.
How far are you willing to go to find out?
As far as I have to.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you, Naomi and Chelsea, they got an extra 3 hours of power out of the light shuttle.
3 hours?
When my son was 5, that little guy, he wanted sand for his birthday.
Sand?
Mm-hmm. Sand. From a real beach, from Earth. You have any idea how much that costs to get that stuff? I wonder if he still has that. I lost my family because I couldn't be the man that my wife and my little kid needed me to be. You still have a chance to make it right. Make new memories with your kid instead of sitting around like me, hanging on to one moment that I got right. They're fixing Ganymede and those busted mirrors right now.
That's the answer.
The mirrors?
I think I know how to save the Bob.
I said I don't want to talk to you.
Just listen, Felsia, please.
Your mama's got an idea on how to save the barb.
Wait, she does?
She.
We want to connect the Rossi to the Bob
so De Rossi can pull the ship higher up into orbit.
You're fucking joking, right?
She's working on a treatment, so there's hope. But obviously things have changed. We need to maintain peace with the Belters. So we know Dr. Okoye can treat us, and that means we're going to need to share our food and water. But if we do this right, this disaster is the best thing that could have happened to us. If we wait out these settlers, this planet's ours. We have to silence Holden now.
Oh.
I've been spilling blood my entire career and making others rich of it. If we can control the technology that Holden activated, this planet is worth hundreds of billions more.
Sounds like you're finally getting what you're owed.
We're getting what we're owed. There's more than enough for the both of us. I need to know that you've got my back when I make my move.
You've never had to pay for my loyalty.
Well, I thought so too. But your off-duty activities have given me reason to question you.
Amos is not a problem.
Really?
Liam!
This is disappointing.
Liam? Liam! Liam!
Oh no!
You killed my friend, you fucking piece of shit! Get it! How does that feel? How the fuck does that feel? Let him go! Let him go, you can't kill my best friend!
Then he'll be dealt with.
He dies, you die.
You got 3 seconds.
Wait! I can't protect you like this.
2.
Put your fucking gun down or I'll shoot you myself!
What the heck? Ah. Oh no! Jeez! Shoot him!
No, don't touch it.
Yeah, definitely do not. They're everywhere! Holy sh... Oh, things just keep getting worse. Move the fuck back. This is a dangerous planet. Whatever it takes is her point of view. Blow it the fuck up.
Send in your Marines, General.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, that's what I would do too, because they're innocents, but... Oh boy. I've maintained that this is... a trap. What? All of them.
The Pazuzu. It's gone.
Well, that's not what you want. So this is the part of the season where just everything just goes to heck. Bobby wasn't even in this episode, but she's on the wrong side of the law. Christian's mission goes completely sideways down on Ilus. Everyone is infected and about to go blind. Even Amos is rattled. The first time we've seen that happen with him, I think. I had that flashback to when he hadn't felt fear since he was 5, he said. And even Mercury's like, oh shit, we need to work together. Like, that's how dire the circumstances are. And that was before the appearance of slugs that seemed to cause immediate, or almost immediate, respiratory failure. This is real bad. I thought it was a little funny how everyone was like, oh my god, like slugs all around us, but none of them tried to like retreat. They just stood there with their mouths wide open staring. Like, get back away. But yeah, I have to wonder if the protomolecule had anything to do with how wildlife developed on Ilus as well. Like, supposedly it is supposedly dormant, but it came down at some point and destroyed all life, so the planet had to start all over. But did the protomolecule purposefully or inadvertently cause organisms to evolve a certain way? I guess it's a question that's never going to really be answered, but seems like it's possible at the very least. And I was right about the water possibly infecting everybody, but blindness so fast. There was we saw a soldier, one of Mercury's soldier, visiting Elvie Okoye earlier. Surely she's blind by now, if it's that fast acting. That little boy that Amos was talking to was practically blind as well. At the very least, Holden is immune though, which... Is that really luck? Or did Miller really have something to do with it? Or maybe after he picked up the thing that was blocking the exit to this structure, did he like just turn away and the water didn't get in his eyes? Because it sprayed over everybody else. But I don't know. Maybe he just happened to not get any in his eye. I don't know. Seems unlikely. Seems like there's probably another reason. And then we have Lucia. She's able to come up with an idea to save the Barbacola. Maybe start mending fences with her daughter. Hopefully. And yeah, Murphy wants Chandra away to work with him to take out Holden and take the entire planet for themselves. He's interested in just being rich, which you could tell he was a selfish person, but now he's got another motivation that we haven't seen before. And yes, Chandra levels with Amos about how they're probably going to have to kill some people to have enough rations. And Amos actually understands, like, of course, he's thought about this already before. And he's been in this situation before. And, like, of course he has. Like, we haven't seen it, but, like, in retrospect, of course he has. And he isn't sure what she's willing to do to make sure it's not Mercury's men who dies, but the Belters. So he looked like he was definitely wary of what she is capable of and what she's willing to do. We also have Elvie expressing her jealousy over Holden's connection to this alien consciousness. And then at the same time, Holden is saying how much he wishes he didn't have it, which, like, Holden doesn't want the trauma and the burden of everything that comes with Miller being in his head. And, like, Okoye makes a good point that it's something beyond anything any scientist could ever hope for. And, like, so much of their curiosity could be satisfied. And, like, they both have their points, but I do think it's a little insensitive for Elvie to say that she envies his trauma without actually having to go through any of it. Yeah, it just feels a little, I don't know. It wasn't a fun interaction for Holden at all. Meanwhile, Christian is having a bad time on Earth. She used to curse quite a bit in previous seasons, but, like, not this much. It feels a little excessive, honestly. It's like practically every sentence, sometimes twice per sentence. And she's angry that her team made her look weak when she felt like she could have just hid the truth about the Sojourner from the people. And yeah, I really wish our politicians would tell the truth more, but I also think people respond to authenticity from politicians than... I think they respond more to authenticity from politicians than anything else. So her message that she sent out didn't feel authentic, and I think that's a big problem. I think people respond to authenticity from politicians if they're actually paying attention. Sometimes it's fake authenticity, but if people actually are not low information voters and actually pay attention, they can tell. Too often people wind up voting against their self-interest. And it's really interesting to see, like, political, like, experts. I don't know. I feel like a lot of them are overrated, especially those in the establishment. They've never been up against something like this, where Nancy Gao can take people to the stars and to new planets. This is unprecedented, like, opportunity for these people. And so, Christian's advisors, they wouldn't know how to deal with something like this, I think. But yeah. But interesting discussion Arjun makes about... interesting distinction Arjun makes about how he has always backed Christian because he knew she was always trying to do the right thing for the greater good, but he's wondering now if she's more concerned with winning than doing the right thing. And she admits she doesn't know what the right thing is, but she wants to be in control so that she can do it. But yeah, so this... I don't know, it feels like he has a point that she doesn't need to win, really. And yeah, I've kind of had a hard time rooting for Christian this season. I feel like I do feel like the dialogue is a little forced with her cursing this much, and I don't know. She's, and I think, yeah, I don't know. Just not the biggest fan of her this season. And actually, I actually thought she was already losing. Like, the numbers I saw last time must not have been her poll numbers. Maybe like who won the debate poll numbers, but not who are you voting for poll numbers. But it is a 3-point gap, and after this last debacle where she attacks the ship Marconaris is on, and it turns out to be a trap, and all her soldiers die, yeah, that could sink her. Drummer or Ashford was like, oh, he finally got sloppy. I forget who it was. I think it was Drummer. And I was like, bull crap. It was obviously a trap of some sort. Either they faked the footage or they want it to be found. And so now the ship either blew up or, like, I don't know. It was, I don't know if they detonated from the inside or if another ship somewhere else blew it up. But yeah, it's a problem now for Christian. And yeah, we've got problems everywhere throughout this, throughout the entire solar system, and then through the ring. I don't know how everybody's gonna deal with it, but we've got 3 episodes left to wrap up a lot of stories. I can't imagine how they're gonna do all of that, but it'll be fun to see it all play out. I'll give this an 8.5. I feel like I don't feel like we're crescendoing just yet, but I feel like it's still really, really interesting and lots to talk about. But yeah, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you want to watch the full reaction or you want to watch episodes a week early, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like, a comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time.